hope I unmuted this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my mouse back to that
Why
side
does this
of the
look all
screen.
weird?
What's weird? The scene?
Other than me. Oh, yeah, now it looks the same-ish.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's pumpkins. That's what's doing it.
I never took down last week's. That's the preparedness of this show, man.
Mm-hmm.
Antisocial Experience 236. Same bad guys, same bad channel.
Dun-dun-dun.
We finally figured out today. This is just in other news that we're not Batman and Robin.
No. We're not even Bruce Wayne and fucking Dick Clark or whatever his name was. Dick Grayson.
Was that his name?
Uh-huh.
Really? Who is that, Robin?
Yeah.
Wasn't there more than one Robin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he became Nightwing eventually, too.
See, this I don't know all this shit. I don't think that I need to know it, though.
I don't even know why I know it.
But do you know what I mean? Like how... I'm a comic book fan. I'm a superhero fan. I like the stuff, but I have my own stuff that I like, and it's really odd shit.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the stuff that they've been coming out with recently is cool. I don't think the DC cinematic universe compares anything to the Marvel cinematic universe.
No way.
They might get there if they...
I heard that Black Adam's pretty good.
Who?
Black Adam with the Rock in it.
What's that?
That's the new DC movie out.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it.
I just read about it this morning.
But it just, I don't know how people follow it. Have you ever heard people that are actually fans, like, that can rattle shit off?
Mm-hmm.
And like an issue, blah, 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 from this happened? And it's like, how the fuck do you know? They're like 800 issues deep of that comic.
Right, but it's the same thing as a musician knowing 800 songs, or you know what I mean? Like,
You think that's it?
Yeah, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into, man.
It's just maybe it's me getting old.
Well.
But no, in all seriousness, no, we're obviously not Batman and Robin. We're here doing some stuff. Who do we got out here?
We're not even that dude from Fantasy Island and Tattoo, you know what I mean? Do you remember Fantasy Island? He's like, the plane bus, the plane, that little midget in the suit.
No.
Tattoo? Oh, dude, you got to get back.
No.
Yeah.
What was Fantasy Island? Was that a TV show?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Had a little tattoo, the midget. He had a little suit
Was
on.
that like on TLC or something? How the fuck did I miss this?
It was in the 70s.
Was it?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember it.
No, dude, now you're making me do it.
Let me work on our scenes here, people, while I'm just talking idly. I'm going to take a minute. Good evening, Chris, Michael. How are you gentlemen doing? I see that a couple people made it out for this event. Oh, and if I had to make that, let's get rid of the pumpkins, and I'll be able to see you guys here in 1 second again. And
oh, they came out with a Fantasy Island 2020. Dude, Fantasy Island ran for fucking 7 years? 7 seasons. I'm shocked.
Really?
I didn't think it ran that long. No, I thought it was like 1 season. Let's see what it says.
dude, that's bananas. There we go.
Dude, there's Tattoo. He rolls.
There we go. We're back halfway to normal.
All right, this is the mysterious Mr. Rourke runs a unique resort island in the Pacific Ocean that can fulfill any fantasy, but they rarely turn out as expected. And midget tattoos in his suit, you know, and he's like, the plane boss, the plane.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, no, I clearly don't remember that. I have to catch up on that. Anybody that does?
Dude, if you're at home watching Fantasy Island, I'm coming over, okay?
Is that something I can do in 2022?
I think so.
Like, realistically?
They made a movie in 2020. I didn't even know about it. I just found out now.
Oh my goodness.
I was this year's old when I found out about the Fantasy Island movie.
You know what I really like? That I'm starting to like, but I don't have nearly enough time to do it? Game shows.
Yeah.
And not like today's, like all the old ones.
Oh yeah, like with the fucking the Pressure Luck. I like that one. The Whammies.
You know which one really like? And I've never liked game shows. I never like. Obviously, when your parents are sitting watching that shit, if you want to watch TV and it's the only TV in the house at the time, you're gonna watch along if you feel like
Jeopardy
watching.
isn't cool when you're 7. Like it's just not,
it's not. I don't think Jeopardy's ever cool.
No.
But one of the ones that actually got me, like, I'm like hooked into it. That one where they have the briefcases and they keep like
Oh, let's make it or something.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah.
And the dude calls in trying to offer him.
Mm-hmm.
That one's actually kind of...
Yeah, that gets wild.
That'll build some tension, man. I don't think I've ever seen anybody win, though.
I have.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy it.
I want case number 23. And they're like, $5, James. I'm like, fuck.
Could you imagine, though, if you picked the right case from the start?
No, I can't imagine doing anything right ever.
And held on to it till the end?
I can't imagine doing anything right ever.
Like, here's what would happen. If you put me in that position, I'm on the game show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually win something, I probably, like, kick over. When I find out I win, like 2 minutes into it, I'm just like, the excitement just knocks me down and I don't get back up.
One time on Price is Right, this lady in a wheelchair on a fucking bicycle, dude. Like, what the fuck is she?
We can't laugh about that, man.
Yeah, you can, dude. Like, come on, they should have saw that coming. Like, you can't do anything with that. Like, fix it.
And gave her a new car.
She can't do anything with that either.
Yeah, convert it.
Well, it's not converted right off the bat. It's going to cost a penny.
Yeah, no, I get it. That. So what are you saying?
Or no, they didn't give her a bike. They gave her a treadmill. That's what it was.
That's even worse, dude.
I know. That's how bad it is.
That's even worse. How could you not have... What are you saying? Old shows didn't have any sensitivity or wokeness to them?
No, dude, they were just rotten. Look at watch old what's that? Family Feuds, dude. They get nasty. The one with the dude that they hosted hung himself, Ray or whatever his name was. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Some of them are awful.
Yeah,
like
dude,
bad.
They
shit.
get bad, man.
But no, who's the host now?
It was Steve Harvey last I checked.
Was?
Yeah, I don't know now. I haven't watched TV in 2 years.
Didn't he get some shit for being a bad boss?
He was in some sort of trouble. I don't know.
Like a few years back.
I did see some news that Aaron Carter kid died.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
The
singer?
The NSYNC's brother. Yeah, Nick Carter's brother, Aaron. Dead at 34. I found him in his hotel yesterday morning.
Rest in peace, man. Sorry to hear about that.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that guy was hard, too. He had, like, face tattoos and shit.
Who?
Aaron Carter.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, drugs definitely got a hold of him at some point badly.
He's only 34?
Well, he was. I don't think they tacked on today as part of his timeline.
Right. But damn, he looks rough, dude.
Well, dude, he's probably been doing drugs since he was 11. You know what I mean? Like,
I look pretty old, but he looks older than me, I think, if I had to judge.
I agree with that. But like I said, he's probably been doing drugs since he's 11. Like, all the money in the world, all the drugs in the world, like, and he's 11. You know?
Yeah, man, clearly some people don't make good choices.
Well, the child star thing, it never really works out, man. Like, it's very...
Does
like,
it, though?
It does. It doesn't work out more than it does, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, no, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here, since we're talking about child stars and whatnot, completely out of our field, okay, and not our musical taste whatsoever, but, like, who were the poppy singers, like, in, like, the 90s going into the 2000s? Like, the pop, like, girl singers. Like, Britney?
Yeah, Britney was there.
Who was that other
Beyonce
one?
was there.
Who was the other one?
Oh, Christina Aguilera.
There we go.
She's from Pittsburgh.
Right, but where are they today? Like, are they even doing anything successful?
Dude, Britney just had to free herself from her dad. Like, he was literally in control of everything of her. They were like, you know the story of Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys? There's that Bare Naked Lady song, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did.
No.
This guy basically sedated Brian Wilson and like kept all his family away, this doctor, and like he was just robbing him for like 2 years, man, while he was like sedated on this dude's couch. Like,
but they weren't like touring or doing anything at the time.
no, they went without him because like he had Brian Wilson so fucked up. Brian was just like, oh, I'm not playing anymore. He eventually got back in the band after he came to, but yeah.
But it was some dude.
Mm-hmm. A doctor.
Damn.
Taking for all his money and shit. Yeah, man, he wouldn't let his family around him or nothing. It was fucked up. You should read into it. It's crazy.
The crazy shit I don't hear about by not following it. But, hey.
But essentially, that's what her dad was doing to her.
But not keeping her sedated.
Right.
But just taking her for money.
Yeah, and brainwash. You know what I mean? Like, not brainwash, but like just trying to handle everything for her, like not letting her talk. You know what I mean? and it really wasn't her opinion, or it wasn't her, it wasn't her thoughts he was reflecting when he was speaking.
Right. But no, I think the one that made the transition from kid star to like adult with like probably the least amount of problems might have been
Urkel.
Urkel. Is he even alive?
Yeah, man. He's the Urk man.
Oh, Jesus. No, but out of them three we said, I would have to say Beyonce is pretty successful.
Yeah, but was she a child star? I don't know if she was a child star.
I'm not sure, but I know the other two were.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's kind of what I was leaning at.
They were Mickey Mouse clubbers.
Yeah. Like definitely Disney started out with Disney and do, pageants, everything, doing all that shit. And then made it to adults and just crazy reckless. You think Britney's dad was, do you know what I mean? Responsible for her, like, going crazy and shit?
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. There's like, we've talked about a few of these things with different artists, like the Michael Graves thing. What was that? Throw me your theory on this one.
I still say, and like I've been told I was wrong and whatever, but I say he won that court case against Jerry and them. Jerry and them have buku dollars, no buku people, right? So Graves gets to do his little tour, whatever. Graves is a super nice guy when I meet him.
He won the rights to perform
Famous Monsters and American Psycho.
His music that he wrote.
Yep.
While he was with them,
yeah,
in
which
the
was
band.
Both albums, the whole thing. He had parts. He had at least a part in every song. Like he wasn't not able to cover any song.
Right.
So, I think what happened is like if you don't know the story, he eventually came out right when all this George Floyd shit was going down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It started.
Heavy association with the Proud Boys
and all this stuff. But I think that Jerry and Doyle were pissed off, and I think they sent somebody in, and he strong armed him and had to sabotage his own career because now he's out there trying to tour again. Are you kidding me? Like you're not gonna try to tour again after that. Like you just like no.
Right after you padlock, master lock that chain with the bricks around your ankles, throw the key in, and after you toss the bricks, you decide to start touring.
And why do you start saying that shit right after you just won that case and now you can't tour with these songs? Like, why are you gonna sabotage yourself?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's
why
crazy.
I have a hard time believing the fact that he just did that, man.
But then again, you know what I mean? Like how many times in history has something come out about somebody that like you're like, no way, and yeah, way. You know?
Even local people, people like, holy shit, for real? Yeah. Like, you never know what people are into, man. Like, holy fuck.
I mean, look at us.
I know.
We shouldn't have been back, but we are.
Yeah. I didn't think I was coming back.
Statistically, we shouldn't be here anyway.
No, statistically, we should have been dead 3 years ago. You 10, me 5.
Right. Okay, so what's the chat on about here? I see Dennis the Menace.
From the Beano.
We're not understanding Mr. Chris. Maybe you can clarify on that.
Maybe it was something to do with Fantasy Island. Maybe he's at home watching Fantasy. I bet he's watching Fantasy Island too.
He could be, man.
And he's like, he puts on his little suit. He's like, the plane, boss, the plane. And like, there's nobody there.
Here's one thing. I want, if we can get some comments later or some interaction now. Every year when we start dipping into the holiday season, which is now because, Halloween's passed, let's decorate and play Christmas music and shit, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Well, that's the way the world seems to go.
Fuck the world. But anyway.
Should we do our yearly, holiday, mental healthy type show? Because we've done that before.
Yeah, we should do one. Not today.
No, definitely not today. No,
we should definitely do it. I definitely think after this year, we should definitely do one. Because I've had a mental health year and a half. When you said no Batman or Robin, meant more like Dennis the Menace. Yeah, now I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get it. And Wilson.
I don't know what the hell the duo is. It's dynamic. It works. How it works.
It's dynamite. That was JJ from Good Times.
I don't even know what reference that is.
It was JJ from the show Good Times.
I don't know that show, man.
He said dynamite.
Oh, okay.
You know that show.
Yes, no, all right. I'm getting old, dude. I really am. I'm gonna hang it up, seriously.
I'm right behind you.
But the mic. Be done with the mic. Cause
not like me hanging it up.
No, it's getting tough. Just to remember shit. It's like, well, this is where I'm at now at 24. Where am I gonna be at 34? At 44. It's actually 42, but
yeah, well,
don't tell nobody.
I won't say nothing.
Nobody will know.
No. Somebody, I helped the lady's work's daughter the other day at work, and her daughter, like, she's like 22 or something. And next day, she's like, "Hey, my daughters want to know maybe if you want to go out sometime." I go, I'm like 40. And she goes, "No, you're not." I was like, "Yeah, I am." Like, fucking hey, dude.
Yeah, man, that situation's weird.
Yeah, it just made it awkward too. You know what I mean? I'm like,
That usually does when that comes into it. It's just, and I don't know. It's,
well, how do you tell such a complete stranger like I'm traumatized and can't date anybody?
well, yeah, generally you don't,
Right.
you know, and what's it called? And we're just normal people. We're not child stars. We're not Disney stars.
We are not normal people.
But
Yeah.
average people.
Yeah, okay.
I'll say that. We're average people. We're not.
All right. I'll take average.
Imagine, dude, I can't imagine the shit that people have to deal with on like that level of stardom.
Yeah, but isn't most shit, isn't it being taken care of for them?
I think to an extent, but the amount of pressure that being under as a kid and then having to make that transition to adult, no wonder fucking shit goes nutty.
That's what I mean, dude. How hard would that be? Because you're basically, you have this image for how long, but now you're not the kid anymore. So now you got to somehow transition into an adult that's, you know, like, dude, that'd be a mind fuck.
And going back to your original statement, you know, doing our little comparison of what we're not, in that, you know, shit works out way less often than it does when for people making that jump.
Yeah, man. It's never like it's I think it's like a fucking 85% rate failure or something like that. It's
They're
bad.
probably like 95, dude. Come on, be
It's
real.
bad. It's
be
bad.
realistic.
Yeah, like look at Leaf Garrett. Somebody named him Leaf for fuck's sake.
I guess. I mean, if you have to.
I mean, whatever. If you're in the trees, you know.
It ain't spelled like that, isn't it? I was gonna say you got me on that one, dude. I actually believed that for 1 second.
It'd be awesome if it was, though.
Yeah.
If I ever have a kid, I promise you, right here, right now, I will name him Leaf and spell it like motherfucking Leaf, yo.
Like a real leaf. Totally hippie.
Like a maple leaf.
So, aging monkey. Yeah, I definitely call it aging monkey brain. Dude, we are like neighbors with like primates. We have to be. Look at the similarities. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I believe science has already proven this for all the people that don't believe it. But at least my primate brain is breaking down. I can tell you that.
Mine's decomposed.
But no, so it's on. We're gonna do a holiday mental health check this year.
Yeah,
so
I think
that's coming up.
I think that's totally necessary. I have a lot I can put into it.
Well, I know the one year I think we had a guest. Wayne talked about that. Wayne came. You weren't in on that show, I don't think. But we had Wayne from the UK. He was on to talk about that, and then another show. It kind of went that way too when we had a few people on. Now, I don't know. I think it's good to do that because the holidays, dude, is a rough time. And
That's why I'm happy I snapped out of my shit now.
instead of it piling up heavier.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, just look at the loads. Okay, again, not superstars, not child stars, average people. Look at the daily loads of life. Okay, we have to deal with on just a daily basis.
Yeah, and in the world we live in too, like all this shit around it too. Not just our fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, hold on to it.
Yeah.
You know? You never know what's going down next. What's getting canceled.
No, end up at Coolio's.
I still don't believe that that's a thing.
Dude, I can't believe I have to say it. And then I'm not even going there. I'm done.
I'm not trying to go there, but I don't believe that that's actually a thing in the middle of nowhere. That there's any relevance.
Yeah, and out of all people to get, not even like, what are the odds? It has to be like unreal.
But hey, man,
whatever.
Crazy shit happens. But no, mental health show coming up. Or a holiday.
Yeah, then we're going to do a
check.
Quiet Riot tribute and we'll do a mental health show.
Bang
your head.
Quiet Riot.
Yeah, bang your head. You remember that song?
Is that their song?
Yeah, mental health.
Yeah, no, it is.
Dude, I met him.
I promise I'm not losing my shit. I'm just having a hard,
yeah, I promise. I met those guys. Like,
the gears are turning slower. That's all it is. But just making sure there's no emergencies right this second. That would be insane. That would be my luck, though.
That's my life.
The house is on fire. Other than that, are we still doing the shirts?
Yeah, I'm trying to get there, man. I really am.
Wow, we're trying to get there.
Well, yeah.
But it's just another thing I wanted to ask if anybody's watching, listening. It's so hard to get feedback, at least afterward in comments and the audio portion of the show. It's so hard to get feedback. I know we've always kind of done 2 guys talk about 3, 4 guys talk about whatever, and sometimes we do theme shows, whether it be the Christmas show, Halloween show, this, that.
The Quiet Ride show.
That one coming up, you never know.
Yeah.
Do we keep delving into this whole journey with trying to make the leap?
But do you want to quit?
No, but I'm saying, do we keep... No, obviously we're going to keep doing it, but do we keep talking about the whole journey of going from being employed to...
What the fuck else we got to talk about?
It might bore people, man.
Well, then fucking move along. AV conversation. See your way out, dude.
Okay. I got you.
I think if they're tuning in, they're obviously interested in what we're doing. So therefore, I mean, they make a remote for a reason. Yeah. They can change it if they don't like it. I'm not. You can't. You can't sit here and like literally be like, well, I'm going to do this to entertain him today. I'm going to do this to entertain him today.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that, man.
I just always try. It's so tough to get feedback.
I can't even juggle. You know. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I can't.
No, I'd say you're pretty good at juggling, man. Think about the...
Oh, I mean like real juggling.
Oh, okay. Well, what would that be? Metaphorical juggling?
Yeah.
Okay, or whatever.
Juggling in life.
Yeah, that I think...
I'm like a juggalo in real life.
That's why I don't buy... Like, did you ever meet somebody that can't multitask?
Yeah. Yes. In a kitchen, too. Job setting in a kitchen. And can't multitask. Yeah. You imagine how well they worked out.
They didn't?
No, well, no, I don't even think they made it a day.
Yeah, okay. But no, I mean, I think people were built to multitask. How could you not?
Yeah, I don't know,
man. But no, that's the coming up events.
Yeah, we didn't really have anything planned today, but like...
No, well, I wasn't even sure. Okay, so here's the story. I checked with our neighbor here. We had a telephone pole taken out. Like, if there wasn't a door closed right now, I could throw a mouse, whatever, throw something and hit the telephone pole that was taken down.
But we don't harm live animals, so he's not going to throw a mouse.
No animals were harmed in the making of this episode. I'm just going to clarify.
Yeah.
But no, we had no power, no internet, no nothing. I was down here cleaning up and partially setting up.
Yeah, and I just came out of like my 2-year Great Depression, so like...
By clicky lights.
Yeah, and like Nick wasn't even sure if I was coming.
I had solo content prepared.
Mm-hmm.
But again, as with last week, and any other time, shit just changes when there's a planned... Do you know what I mean? When you plan something...
That's why I try not to plan anything, because it just gets fucked.
It does, but occasionally, if you plan something 50 different times, like plan 50 different things, at least one of them may work out, and 49 failures is kind of what I'm going on.
It's like that Doctor Strange thing. He works out all those scenarios to find the way the Avengers will beat what's his name with the gauntlet, Thanos.
Yeah. But no, it didn't want to pack 3-man oriented content into a 2-man show last week, and just other times when plans changed. I don't think you just charge forward with the plan completely.
I would have been so useless to both of you last week. Like, I would have sat here with my head down like this.
Well, that's fine though, dude. I mean, we had a good time talking.
Oh, I talked to him later on. He said he had a good time.
Dude, he's legendary.
Dude, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. Like,
not only that, here's the thing. Dude, how many times have we sat down in front of these mics and talked crazy shit or talk this, talk that, talk the guest, plan content, just wing it content, whatever it may be. And it's like, I already talked to the guy once before, right? Talk to him again, And it's just like so intimidating having such a class act come onto your show.
Dude, he's built for this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
he's
100%.
fucking built for it, man.
If you guys haven't went, and I'm going to say it again, and checked out the Struggling Artist podcast, or even Get Punked, you might not be into the music, and it is very music focused,
but the
oriented.
the game and shit at the end is so funny. Like, it's worth listening to because I'm on the first episode too. Like, it's hilarious. Did I tell you how I won that?
You did, but I forget.
Yeah.
It was a trivia.
Yeah, so they were like, name songs. I was down 14 points, and they're like, name songs that has to do with aliens. So I named 3 Misfits songs, and then I'm like, looked on fucking Apple Music, and I'm like, in all 14 songs off the Independence Day soundtrack, and they gave it to me, and I won.
That would be it, dude.
Yeah, for quick goat thinking, you know?
Yeah. But no, go check out Trev Allen's shows.
Yeah, they're incredible. The Struggling Artist is awesome, man.
It is. I don't want to say it's a staple, but it's like if I'm rating shows, it's one of the better shows out there that I've listened to.
I don't listen. Like, I'm guilty. I didn't even listen to podcasts up until like 6 months ago at all. None.
Well, ours.
Right. But I listened to this one, but I don't watch the Morning Buzz ever. So I don't. Anyway, what was I getting at? Oh, now I listen to them or whatever. But like Paul Neal's what is it? Don't Quit Your Day Job podcast and the Struggling Artist, dude, are definitely my 2 favorite. And not because those guys are my friends. Like, just they're fucking good at what they do.
Yeah. No, and dude, that's super, super intimidating. Like, there's at least every time, personally me, every time I've had somebody come on, like guest wise, I've always wanted to be like, I always have the initial reaction that I want to cancel. Like, I want to just cancel, like, hey, we'll do this another time and just not get back to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Simeon to come on this week too.
For the nice. That would be badass, dude.
Yeah. Get
two makers together talking.
Dude, the maker in my eyes. Like, he's the fucking king. Like, that's what I want to be.
For making shirts and shit. Yeah. He's making some merch for sure. But no, just having those people on, dude, it's always an intimidating thing. It really is. Like,
but dude, if they're not my friends when I'm interviewing people on the Buzz, like, dude, I'm scared as shit this one. I don't know those people and they're coming in. Like, I don't know how they're going to act. They could act like that one dude, you know? Dude was a douchebag, man. It was the only time I ever had a douchebag on the show, but that guy was a douche, man.
I think we still would, personally, have published a show, but the audio was just lost.
Yeah, dude.
It was lost in 2 ways, and it was not savable.
No.
Because how many years for this show? 5?
Mm-hmm.
And moving towards 2 on yours?
Yeah.
We have published basically everything, good or bad.
Yeah, regardless.
It goes out, whether it's good or bad. And that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
The only shit that hasn't been published
is it when it's unfucking usable.
Yeah, when the audio is completely unusable.
Have you seen Inglourious Basterds before? What he says about not fighting in a fucking basement or whatever?
What was it?
Inglourious Basterds with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
He's yelling at that guy. He's like, yeah, but you don't want to fight in a fucking basement. So I got a hold of treaties, right? And then I was like, yeah, let's figure something out so we can record again. And I was like, oh, and how about not recording in a fucking basement this time? Good stuff.
Dude, there's a couple things wrong with that. Downstairs basement, metal grid above their head, acting like an antenna, bouncing signals. Like,
oh, dude, I hate that. Dude, it annoys the piss out of me, too. Because it's so hard to, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what to do. I'm just like...
Yeah. No, remote guests are tricky and tough, man. Like, that's what... And I think I explained that last week. Like, we did the show, and we were having slight audio problems. Like, just... you know, when it was making it to YouTube for people to watch. But since we had already started, we just committed charge forward. And then as quick as I could, I took and downloaded the video, or took the recording, re-uploaded it with clean audio from each of our sides, because he recorded and I recorded, and took the clean audio, put them both together, synced them up, and there's all kinds of trickery that goes into it. So if you listen to the episode, it's not perfect because it has to take and shift some of the ways that we pronounce, like where the words are, to line up the conversation. So yeah, it kind of shifts some of the pronunciation and vowels and just how we were saying stuff around, but it's way cleaner audio than what it was. And if we didn't commit and just like went off air, quit broadcasting on that one, we would have lost that whole episode. But you know, you kind of got to commit, and whatever it comes out in the end, if you can fix it, you can. If you can't, you can't. And can't save them all, sadly. But we try like hell.
We do try like hell with everything.
Dude, the rough thing though.
The what?
The roughest thing still.
Yeah.
5 years into this this little adventure, like yeah, let's take a walk over here. You know, squirrel, let's go that way.
Yeah.
And doing this shit, yeah. Like I said, guests, man, guests. They're probably guest and actually starting the show, like the whole anxiety thing, are the two toughest things, especially when you're having like such awesome guests on it as we've had here and the buzz.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, oh my god, dude. I've talked to people that I don't know. It's been cool. That's what I'm gonna say. Things have been cool.
Anyhow, if you've had a hand in this show or in the buzz or watched, supported any of them, been a guest even, we appreciate you. Thank you for going along for the ride. It is a thing. We're gonna get out of here for this week, I believe.
We are.
We'll be back. What is next week? Is there some? There might be something going on. I don't know if we'll make it in next weekend.
I'm going to Streetlight Manifesto, but I should be back in time.
All right.
That's Saturday, so I definitely should be back in time.
You may see him. If not, you'll definitely see me. Hopefully, you see both of us.
We should.
Holiday mental health check episode incoming at some point.
Let's just plan to do it next week.
You want to do it next week?
Yeah.
You want to prepare the people for the holidays?
Yeah, prepare for war, dude. That's what we'll call the episode.
Let's go.
Look at that. Look at that. There's a scene in the future.
Wait, Jimmy, are we qualified for this?
We are now.
You heard it from the man himself. Have a safe week, people. Safe week, people. We will see you next week.
Yeah, fucking be nice to each other.
What do you use? Just be a good person?
Yeah, but this week is just fucking be nice to each other, all right?
I love it, man.
All right, we'll see you.
Take care, everyone.